Hello everyone and welcome back to the vlog. I was certainly not expecting for the next series to be this soon after the last, but fate had different plans for us. So we are here in the beautiful Mauritius, more specifically Grand Bay. So I am here to play the African series of poker at the local T Vegas casino, and I am really looking forward to this trip. I think that it will be really nice poker, as well as I will try my best to provide an immersive experience into the local food and culture. But I did arrive here quite late today, so there isn't a whole lot of time to do some activities before the poker starts tonight. So the plan for the day is get some food, get settled in, and make our way to T Vegas for the first event, the Six Max.
My stepper gon' brush him if I press the button, too drippy to scuff. The blick in the duffel, it came with a muzzle, so why would I touch it? Diamonds dancing flooded, we don't turn nothing to something. Niggas be capping, bluffing, tweet that's a hole in your mouth.
Well, we are certainly going to be in for a drastic change in the food scenery here as opposed to the previous trip. Sandworm pancakes, stir-fried eel. That dish is bun coon. It is now 6:30 and need to have some dinner. So at the recommendation of a friend, I've come to this restaurant. We are here at La Ruga Creole for some local food. This is our partner in crime for the holiday, Marco, local up-and-coming superstar, hey? Superfish. The superfish. So we just got some pineapple juice and some fried eggplant. For our main course, we got a little prawn bruschetta. So that looks really good. I'm very keen to try the seafood here. Marco got Dorado fillet. That also looks really good. Okay, so we didn't just come here to eat some seafood, came here to play some poker. So the first event of the series is a Six Max, and I love Six Max. I have a lot of experience playing Six Max. What that means is, it means that there are 6 people at the table instead of the usual 8 or 9. And what this requires is a lot more aggression, a lot more stealing pots, a lot more 3-betting, 4-betting, those types of things. So we're gonna head inside T Vegas, the casino here, and we're gonna get registered. Paid and registered for 300 euro, 6 months. Ready to get it. Okay, so we are on the first break of the day. Here's, they do not really like breaks because there's a break every 3.5 hours, which is a little bit brutal. But we are sitting with 88,000, average is 63. We're playing pretty well, we've got a really nice table. Thank God Marco busted the first bullet and left our table. So we are at a very recreational heavy table, and in generally the whole field is recreational. So we're just gonna focus on playing really strong foundational poker and veering off in terms of things like our size when we feel our opponents can be very sticky, we'll just go massive for value and underbluff. Okay, we have got hand breakdown number 1 of the day. Marco opens to 1100 under the gun. Under the gun +1 calls. I am on the button with ace king of clubs. I'll make it 5,000. I think this is a perfect spot to squeeze with such a monster hand. Small blind cold calls, which is always ill-advised as you are now playing the entire hand out of position, as well as the remaining 2 players have the ability to 4-bet and get you out of the pot. Marco calls, +1 who now has a great price calls. Flop is ace 9 6 with 2 clubs. We flop top pair, top kicker, and the nut flush draw. Checks to me, I bet 7,000. Small blind calls, everyone else folds. The turn is the 9 of hearts, and the small blind snap jams for 34,000. An instant feeling of disgust because it really feels like, oh, he just has a 9. But I thought about it a little deeply, and I really don't think he ever has a 9 there. He was not good, but not bad enough to just snap jam with turn trips. I thought he had a lot of suited aces, as well as some suited broadways, such as Queen Jack of clubs, Queen 10 of clubs. So after a little bit of deliberation, I made the call, and he turned over Queen 10 of clubs like I thought, drawing completely dead, and we have an early double up. I wish I had a bit more of an eventful time. However, we are on 313,000, average is 110,000, so we really are cruising. It's been very, very smooth sailing, like a lot of just open, get it through, open, get it through, you know, open, c-bet, get it through. So it's nice to have a very stable tournament, you know, just steady incline. You don't have to win 100 big blinds every pot, but hopefully I can have another breakdown for you guys. There are 4 more levels left to play tonight, and then we bag and tag for day 2. That's a good hand.
Voilà, too many backdoors. Oh yeah. As.
Okay, we have our first bag of the series. It is 4:15 in the morning, so I am a little bit tired, but we bagged a massive 602,000. Average is 260. So it looks like I'm going into tomorrow either first or second in chips, and we are 7 from the money. So that is really good news. I have one final hand breakdown to give you guys. So this is a blind on blind hand. Small blind completes for 8,000. I check my option with 9-4 of diamonds. Flop comes 9-7-3 rainbow. He checks, and I decide to go for 12k. This is for a mixture of value with top pair, as well as protection against any potential overcards. He makes the call. Turn is a 10, now bringing in 2 clubs on board. He checks, and this is a very bad card for us. He has a lot of hands like 8-6, 10-7, 10-6, Jack 8. So this really hits his range a lot. I decide to check back with my now marginal made hand. River comes a king, breaking off the flush draw, and he leads for 35,000, which is quite a chunky bet. And I was thinking and thinking, and I decided to open up dialogue with him, and he made the grave mistake of engaging with me. So I started speaking to him, and I can't give you all of my secrets, but he made it pretty clear to me that he was quite weak, and my read coupled with the fact that his range, really, if you think of it, he shouldn't have hands like King 7, King 9, any sets on that board, really any like super strong hands, because he would have shoved that pre. He was like a relative short stack, so I made the call, and he sheepishly turned over ace high with the ace 6 off. So we skipped a nice pot there to end the night, and I'm waiting for Marco to finish up the cash game here, and we're gonna head off to bed. I'll see you all tomorrow.